Okay, so I know that the only thing that is standing between you and that chocolate cake over there is myself and Patty Mahan. And we happen to be two of the best politicians who give short speeches. So, and in fact, the role of each one of us were to play tonight got changed at the last minute. So about 2/3 of my speech was talking about the things that Tony just talked about. So that makes my speech much shorter. I do want to say though that I came to Santa Clara 45 years ago. I came to San Jose State, got my bachelor's and master's degree in political science. I came here talking about young ages. I graduated from high school when I was 17, youngest person in my high school class, and then I went through San Jose State and got my bachelor's degree in 2.5 years at 20 years old. Then I slowed down because I was worn out. But 45 years ago, that was Tony's 33. So when I came here 45 years ago to Santa Clara, you were not even a glimmer in your mother's eyes yet, that little sparkle. But being young is a asset that you want to hang on to through your whole life. And I know looking across here, I see all the people who still feel young and get up every day and enjoy what life has for them. I did want to say a couple of things about the opponent, and since Anthony was able to say all those things about himself, now I don't have to worry about that, and I'll just get to the point. He's running against Lisa Gilmore. And this last week, Lisa absolutely verified that she is Santa Clara's Donald Trump. We have a situation that came up this last week where we, for the last 20 years, candidates have been giving the opportunity to speak to everybody on the city channel across the whole city and watch the forums, the political forums. And somewhere in the back rooms of Santa Clara City Hall, all the candidates have been notified in the last 72 hours that there's not going to be a forum this year. And we are really upset about this. I have here an email that came from Santa Clara's city clerk. And this dialogue through email came from one of the planning commissioners, Sud Janes in the back. So we all should thank Suds for pushing the issue so we can get it in writing. And the very first, yes. And the first question he asked her, because in general the forum comes under the rule of the city clerk, is the city planning any candidate forums or debates? Her response was short and sweet. The city is not planning any city-sponsored forums as has been done in the past. Okay, then said, if that's the case, can we create our own forum? And the city clerk treated all the candidates that we, the people of Santa Clara, are to elect and choose from. Her response was, campaign or campaign-related fundraising activities are not allowed in the council chambers. However, if the chambers are available, they are available for an appropriate neutral use, but the fee of $15 per hour for day use and $20 an hour for evening use would apply. When in Santa Clara have we ever put that kind of activity onto the people we're electing, trying to get them, their voice and their personalities out to every citizen and voter in Santa Clara. Somehow, something in the last 2 weeks has been turned upside down in City Hall. We know of all the other activities over the last 90 days that have been turned upside down. We had Lisa Gilmore talking about Santa Clarans should be for Santa Clara in our elections. No outside interference. Then she went and got over $90,000 from 2 organizations in Texas and Maryland to impact the Measure A, yes campaign versus the no on Measure A campaign, outspending them approximately 8-1. Lisa was able to bring that $90,000 in, Santa Clara for Santa Clarans, no doubt about it, just as she had done in 2016 when she created and helped the firefighters and the police pack to bring in 5 developers who put in over $65,000. And those folks did not live in Santa Clara. They are developers outside. So when people say it appears that things are for sale to people outside of Santa Clara, and the interest goes to those developers before it goes to the citizens of Santa Clara, there's some truth behind that. So, I don't want to belabor it, but at least this change in the speakership is allowing me to share with you some of the real issues that are going on. And then the greatest thing, which has made, I'm almost finished. I'm helping you. I'm sorry. The greatest thing that's happened, of course, is the judgment against Lisa's position to create districts in the city. So no sooner did the city council accept the judge's finding and acknowledge, okay, we'll have district voting in Santa Clara, then 4 days later, Lisa decides to sue and appeal the judgment. Now that money is coming not from the developers outside, they're coming from Mr. Barber, Marcus, even Patty, and the rest of you. You're paying for these appeals. So, in the last 90 days, my opinion is things in Santa Clara in the local government have gone from bad to worse to disgusting. And again, cutting the forums out of the process of electing the people who are running, that is why I say Lisa has turned into Donald Trump, because we know how Donald somehow recreates the rules and does things the way he wants, and then it takes other people time and money to recorrect them. So I won't go any further because I can tell my good friend Patty Mahan is, oh, you're almost ready to talk? Okay. But I did want to introduce Dave Topkin, Dave Delosier, past city councilmen that are here, Planning Commissioner Seth James, Planning Commissioner Raj Chahal, who also is one of the people who's running for city council. And I know that half of the women's club here, you have been commissioners in so many commissioners over the years. So people who love Santa Clara are right here in this room. Thank you very, very much.